Good morning guys, welcome to another day of the journey from full-time offshore worker to full-time business owner. Today we've got a wee pressure washing job for a customer. It's a Indian sandstone patio and just some sleepers that she's wanting cleaned up as well. Again, weather's been strange again today. It's been roasting with sunglasses on, shorts and t-shirt again, but no doubt it's going to rain. It's Scotland after all. But aye, so it's not a big job, this one. Just quite a bit of black spot on it, so I've got the Hypo on that with me. First time I've properly used Hypo, so we're going to give it a go today. I've got the X-Jet, and I will see how that goes. But I'll let you see what the state of the patio is. The joints, I'm not sure how the joints are going to come out, but I did explain to the customer that we might lose some of the joints, but she doesn't want to go ahead with the rejointing at the minute. It might be something that she'll consider once she sees how much joint's been removed for the pressure washing. But again, it's up to the customer. We just do what the customer wants. But I'll let you see the patio there now, and then we'll have a look at the gear that I've got set up. As I say guys, only a small patio area, just along here. A couple of sleepers there she's wanting cleaned up, and then just this area over here. It's a bit under the weather really, it's not looking too good. There is quite some bad bits of black spot, just some down here, quite a bit over this side. So hopefully we get the right mix of Hypo and it picks all that up. But yeah, got sleepers on this side as well. And then a wee zip along the sleepers down there, a couple of steps, but again, plenty of black spot down here. But yeah, we'll see how it comes up. The joints, I mean, they feel pretty solid, but I'm not too sure how they're going to come up. We'll just need to wait and see. And then the customer can decide if she wants me to come back and do the rejointing or whatever she wants. But yeah, it's going to take a wee look at the gear. Brought my hose reel, but there was no need to. I know what you're going to say. You need a 3/4 hose. Mind, I'm just starting out, so it's a 1/2 inch hose for now. So there we go. There's a Lonson G420, 21 litre per minute. Got this for Rutland Pumps, it's a wee kit. Got our buffer tank. There we go. Wee promotion for the business. Nice sticker on it. Didn't steal this bin for the council. There we go, our PPE down there. Boots, mask, glasses, lance, brush. Got sound cancelling headphones. There's our Hypo, which is from Liquipack, this one. And we've got the surfactant for Pure Seal. I would have got the Hypo from Pure Seal, but I didn't use, obviously I'm only starting out, so I don't think I'm going to actually use the 60 litres yet anytime soon. I didn't want to run out of date. And then we've got our flat surface cleaner, our X-Jets down here, and then we've got our wee nozzles and that I keep in here that I really need to get a wee box for. Let's try and get them out of there, one-handed. Yeah, got our wee nozzles there. And then we've obviously got our chemical dilution chart on here that we'll try and refer to and see what sort of dilution we're going to need for that black spot in this patio. But aye, hopefully a decent enough setup for a starter anyway. But this thing's a thing of beauty. The only thing I do wish I got this in electric start, because pulling this, the recoil on it is absolutely brutal, and I feel like you've got to rip your arm off sometimes. But aye, we'll get it all set up and then get some of the plant pots moved, and that will be us ready to go. Right guys, there we go. Cleaned cleared most of the garden. All I've got to do is move this bench at the end. Didn't mean to say, mind the last video I had a bit of disaster with my microphone. Well, look at this bad boy. It's even got one of them wee afros. I don't know what you call them, but the afros for the wind noise. Meant to help. It's not noise cancelling a lot, so quite chuffed for this one, but we'll see how long it lasts. In fact, it's not this bit, it's the problem, it's the receiver and the phone. That's the bit that I broke. So I put it in my pocket, which, a bit daft. But anyway, let's get on. Aye, all clear, ready to go. Tanks filling. So, aye, just need to get the gear on. There we go. Buck boots, wellies. Got the trouser on the day. Too hot for trousers, but I'm wearing them anyway. Gloves, glasses, and hearing protection. Got my Bose noise cancelling ones because I couldn't find my cheapos. But just they'll need to do for the day. But aye, all set, ready to go. Take you out, we'll get the machine up and running, and then let's get pressure washing. We've got our 1/2 inch hose. I've gone say it needs to be 3/4. I know. A 1/2 inch hose feeding into the tank, which is through a float valve. We've got our return hose, which comes out here, back into our pump, and then we've got our supply line on the bottom, and our high pressure hose. Now, see this supply hose, right? I don't know if it's just me, but I don't like to attach it to the pump until I've got the water up to this height, so I'm not putting any air through the pump apart from what's already in this part of the pump. I don't know if that's just me, I like to prime it first. Is that normal? Hopefully somebody can answer the question. Do I need to worry about that? But I just like to make sure I've got the water above the actual pump height before connecting it in, so I'm not pulling air through. But aye, there's our Lonson G420, and then we're going to try and get a start. Hopefully this recoil isn't too bad this time, because sometimes it rips your arm off. But aye, we'll get a go. Let's see. On, fuel on, half revs. Perfect. No, I'm okay. Aye, cheers. There we go, just realised I hadn't turned the pressure up. That's doing a bit better now. Hey, you live and you learn. Oh, what a difference that makes. Like when a customer comes out and offers you a coffee, but the third one, so if they offered me a fillet steak, I'd probably have that. I'm not back a steak. Medium. Can't go rare. Too much blood, but oh, what a difference this is making here. I've got the idea if you can hear me properly, I'm just talking away to myself. Ah, tearing through it now. Look at that. Ooh. Still leaving a bit of black spot, but the joints aren't coming out, which is a good thing. Customer's always right to say. In this case they were. Right, we'll speed it up all you for you now anyway. You don't need to watch this nonsense. So you've seen it before, back and forward. There we go guys, that's the first run over, went over with the flat surface cleaner, then ruined all the edges with the turbo. The joints weren't too bad with the flat surface cleaner, but once you start getting that turbo in it, and when you do turn up the pressure, I was wondering why at first I wasn't getting much pressure with the flat surface cleaner. It's because I never turned it up at the machine. So it's came up alright, but there's still quite a lot of black spot. A lot of the joints came up with the turbo, but I have explained it to the customer that I'd happily come back and grind it all out and put that tight and pro joint in. That looks quite good, that stuff. If any of you have got any experience with that, it'd be good to get a wee comment and let me know what you think of it. But I'll just turn the camera around and let you see what we're looking at now. And so I'll clear all the way around. That wood doesn't come up that great. It's been in for about 30 years. Right along now. Still a couple of bits of moss, so I'll need to catch them. I'm terrified of hitting the joints because you can see how much is actually coming out some of the joints here. So it all needs proper dug out and rejointed. You see, still got our black spot on that down here. So it's now time to get a wee bit of hypo on it, scrub it in, let it do its magic. I'm going to try a 4:1 ratio, see how that works. So I'll just whack the wee, I think it's the grey nozzle into my X-Jet, and I've only got a 5 litre, well, I've got two 5 litre tubs of hypo. I've got the surfactant, which is 250 ml to a 25 litre drum, so I think I only need to put 50 ml in. I think if that's quick maths, 50 ml for 5 litres, so we'll just see how it goes. So we're going to do that now. Right, there we go, there's our hypo, that's ready to go. The lids are quite tight, so I've done that before I started the video because it would be impossible to do it one-handed. This one was tight as well, but that's for surfactant. And we've got a wee measuring jug, although it doesn't do 50 ml, it does 100 ml, so I'll just go halfway between. And we've got our X-Jet here, and then we've got our wee grey insert for a 4:1 ratio, or a 21 litre per minute machine. That just pops in there like that. And then we've got our, which this connects onto our bottom, which will go into our hypo. That'll hook out of there, it'll be like a Venturi effect. So that's connected onto the trigger. Pull the trigger, water goes through it, pulls it through, and then should put down a foam with the surfactant in it. Last time I tried it, I never put surfactant in it, and it just comes out like water, so you can't really see if it's doing its job. Right, let's see, about 50 ml, let's try that. Spill this everywhere, no doubt. I think that's about 100 ml. That's about 100 ml, so I'll tip a wee bit back in. What have we got there? Roughly halfway between. We'll go for that. We'll take the lid off first, handy. Pop that in there. According to the manufacturers, in the ratio of 250 ml to 25 litres, that should do the job and it should foam. But we're going to see. Let's go. There we go. That actually foamed up better than I thought it was going to foam up. I thought I was actually going to use more hypo there. I think I'm definitely going to have to go over it again, probably neat. There's a few bits that just look like they're definitely not going to come up. Like down here. Oh, it's absolutely reeking here. I shouldn't have took my mask off yet. But aye, I'll let this sit for 15-20 minutes. Go and get a juice and pop back. We'll rinse it off and no doubt have to apply it again, but go neat on some areas. But yeah, looking good so far. Massive difference. What did I say about the weather in Scotland here? It's absolutely glorious this morning. It is now pissing it down with rain. I'm under a tree like, but I just bet the shop and got some juice. And obviously in Scotland we like a lot of iron brew. Made for girders, that's what they say anyway. But I found this one, it's iron brew cherry. It's actually really nice, so maybe get a try. It says extra taste, 0 sugar though. But no, it's actually quite nice. Did get a bottle of normal iron brew just in case. It wasn't very good, but aye. Anyway, see with the pressure washing, obviously I'm just kind of fresh to it. I'm just self-taught with it, learning for watching some of you guys on YouTube and Twitter and not Twitter, TikTok and stuff like that. What have any done the Pure Seal course? I've been looking into doing that. It's just the thought of having to go away for a couple of days, especially when I've been working offshore for a couple of weeks and come home and have to tell the wife I'm going away for another couple of days. I just want to see if is it worth me doing it, or am I doing alright with just being self-taught and just watching you lot do it and learning for yous. But I'd like a wee bit of feedback on that. If you wouldn't mind, a wee comment. Say aye, go for it, or no, waste of time. But it definitely looks like it covers quite a lot, especially the health and safety side. And I mean, working offshore, health and safety is quite a big thing, quite conscious of it all the time. It's drilled into us non-stop out there, so I sort of bring that back into my everyday life at home as well. So I'll try my best. I'm a nightmare for wearing gloves, so you see me wearing gloves a day, but didn't expect to see me wearing them every day. Tend to get my hands slapped, my wrist slapped offshore a lot for that, not wearing my gloves. But aye, it's gives a wee bit of feedback on it if you wouldn't mind. I've got another 10 minutes and then we'll get that rinsed off, have a look at it, and no doubt have to apply it neat. But yep, let's see how we go. I know what you're going to say. 15 years offshore, you should have that PPE nailed on. I might not trip over one of my hoses, but I'll certainly get blinded by the hypo the way I'm going. That's actually came out pretty well. Didn't expect it to come out like that. Some of the worst bits were over here. This bit here, still got a bit there. I might try a bit neat on that. Aye, overall, quite impressed. Got a wee sort of speckles down here. A wee bit of hypo in there all day. A couple there, but I mean it's nothing major. This is the worst. So this has gone neater than neat on this bit. Steps as well has got a bit on it and a wee bit under this bush. But overall, pretty satisfied with the way that came out with the first attempt at hypo. Well, hypo with surfactant anyway. Right, we'll whack a wee bit on neat and then get a scrub in, let it set, and then hopefully that is us done. That bit over there came up absolutely incredible. What is this sorcery? Magic, that stuff, like. Honestly, did not expect that bit to come up like that. I'll take it over. Have a look at this. This is the worst part of the lot. This flap here. Spotless. See a pretty decent first attempt at hypo. Absolute magic, that stuff, like. Just this bit here, it's I don't know what that is, but that is not clearing up at all. It's like a lightning strike, as electricity's went through it or something. I don't know how it does that, but it's not coming up at all. But the customer was happy with it, covered in black spot anyway. She just wanted it cleaned, but I wasn't happy. I wanted it to be done right. So, aye, that's us. All good. Get the cover the plant pots back, and then get packed up, and that is us done. Not well done, I would say. Could be better, but maybe I'll get some of you to tell me what I could do, especially for that corner. Then you've got advice for that, that'll help. The rest of it, I'm going to need your advice, because look at it, spotless. Spotless. There we go, guys. Job complete. Quite chuffed with that. As I say, that's some sort of sorcery, that, like. That's lovely. Apart for the joints, but the customer's aware of that, and she says you might give me a call back for getting all the joints. Probably need to grind them out and rejoint it. But aye, I'm quite impressed with that hypo. As I say, I tried it before, but I never had any surfactant, and I wasn't that impressed with it. But the surfactant definitely with it foaming up, it seems to hold on to the slabs a lot better. It does its magic. I stop saying the word magic. So that's what it is, magic. So anyway, thanks again for watching. I'll let the journey from full-time offshore worker to full-time business owner continue. See you all later.